Hey there, clan. Welcome to a little bit of a. I don't know if it'll be a quick update or a lengthy update. I'm not too sure at the moment. Um, but yeah, firstly, of course, I do apologise for the lack of content for basically nearly about like 6 days now. My last video was on the 19th. Um, the main reason for that is just I haven't really felt like doing any videos in all honesty. That's basically it. There has been a couple of ideas I've had for videos over the weekend basically, and right now, as I say, I don't want. I, I still enjoy making YouTube videos. I still enjoy doing these, but I don't want to keep just doing these floating head videos, even though they're pretty much all I can do right now. I can do a little bit more, but unfortunately, the fact that I lost my editing software and I can't find the software box that I had it in to maybe reinstall it if I could. It's just kind of put a bit more of a limitation on me right now. Something I can't really do because I don't have the spare cash to actually invest in a new editing software. I am thinking about maybe just biting the bullet and maybe just saving up a bit of money so that I can afford to pay maybe the monthly subscription to the Adobe Premiere one. I already have a subscription to Photoshop. That's only like £6 a month, and that thanks to using the Patreon to help pay for that. So I do greatly appreciate that. I just need to balance the books a little bit, balance the funds and all that, and determine how much more I need to pay to get the Adobe editing software, because if I already have Adobe Photoshop, might as well get the editing software and get used to that, and that'll open up a little bit more doors since it is a very high grade editing software. Even though my videos aren't very high grade, I would just like a decent editing software that isn't freaking Movie Maker, because it's a pile of crap in all honesty. But there have been a couple of ideas for videos I've been floating about lately in my head. One, of course, is on a particular recent thing, and that is Dragon Age: The Descent. I am still planning on doing some sort of like theory crafting lore video on that, but right now I don't want it just to be me doing this. Okay, this is what I think about here, and with the editing software, I can't really do what I want to do. I'm still debating whether or not I'll show gameplay. Like, I already have my notes ready for Dragon Age Descent. There's like one, two, like 3 pages worth of notes on this alone, and then there's another like a notebook, a Word document on here with a couple other notes on it. I have notes already. I have my ideas that I want to talk about, but I don't want to just do this. I don't want to just do a talking head video, because that's something I'm trying to get out of. I want to try and make my videos a bit more professional. Unfortunately, I'm just limited with what I can do right now. Now, as I say, the main problem is I need to try and get hold of an editing software. Unfortunately, just because I'm so tight for cash right now until I can find a full-time job, basically. I'm just limited, and you help me out a lot with Patreon. I really do appreciate that. Without that, I would not be able to afford to get Photoshop, and I would not be able to afford to get. Actually, I would not have been able to get The Descent. You help pay for that, and I do greatly appreciate that. I appreciate all the support, even if it's just watching my videos. I do appreciate it. I just, unfortunately, I'm very limited with what I can do with my videos, especially with the fact that I actually live with my parents, my mum and her partner. It's just I'm very limited as is. They're out the house now, and this is pretty much the best time I can record. Like, I cannot record as often as I'd like, beyond not feeling like recording. In all honesty, it's just, unfortunately, I'm just limited, and I do try and keep to at least 3 videos a day, 3 videos a week. That's always my plan. So I am going to try and get another 2 videos out this week, and I just look about for what's interesting to talk about as is. But I don't want to do my Dragon Age Descent video just yet, just because of the fact that I just don't. I want to do it better than I usually do. Like, I want to do it better, if I'm going to be honest, and I want to do better for you, as the people who sit and watch my content. I do want that. So I am going to postpone it until I can actually get a decent thing, and that is a few things need to fall into place, and that is, of course, an editing software, and possibly maybe a green screen. But unfortunately, there's no point in getting a green screen for me right now. Unfortunately, just because of the fact that I don't have room for it. I am sitting on my bed right now recording these videos. I don't feel as though the content's good enough for what I've been doing. I've been doing this YouTube thing since I think 2009 maybe, and I'm still doing the exact same thing I was doing then. I'm still sitting in front of a camera talking, and I have improved myself. I have better audio quality, I have better visual quality. I have done let's plays. I have done the occasional edited video. I do have my reviews. But I want to get better at it. I want to improve it, and that just little thing's been nagging at me for a while, unfortunately. And the fact that I don't want to, I actually want to make my videos look a bit more professional. I'm just limited to what I have right now, and I know it's just an excuse and all that. It's just, It's just I don't know what it is. It's just the way I get sometimes, and I am hoping that before the end of this year I can maybe have a better setup. Now, as it says, if worst comes to worst, I'll just stick to doing my usual content for the moment. I will try and do a bit more other stuff as well, maybe a couple more gameplay stuff. There are a couple of games that I have been thinking about starting up a series, or maybe just doing first impressions again of various games. That's just what I'm planning on doing. I just have to wait and see what happens. There is a couple of reviews that are currently in the works, of course, one of the big ones being Life is Strange. Once the final episode of that comes out, I will review it. I was considering maybe doing an episodic review of each one, but I just felt as though I want to wait until it's finished before I actually review it and give my thoughts on it, because it's an episodic game. I do it with all of them, and that's the plan anyway. That's the only other review that's in the works. I have been thinking about doing, as there's a couple more videos here or there, but as there's a lot of the ideas I have I can't do right now, unfortunately. I'm just going to play it by ear and see what happens, and hopefully within the next couple of months things might improve that might allow me to do my videos the way I want to do them. We'll wait and see what happens. I know also there's another thing I need to bring up. A couple of people have been asking about the Dragon Age D&D. I do apologise for that, as it is, unfortunately it has proved more difficult to work around schedules than we initially thought. It isn't dead, at least I don't think it is. I'm just waiting until we can figure out a proper time frame of when we can do it. Unfortunately, with circumstances with members of the cast, it's just things happen. So we will get that back, don't worry about it. I have been working on it bit by bit, but not too much, of course. There is, of course, just the way things are in the house, unfortunately. The entire household is pretty tight for cash, I'm going to be honest. I'm trying my best here to try and stay motivated. I said this to my friend maybe a day or two ago, actually, that this is one of the few things that keeps me sane. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy making them, even if it is just talking head videos most of the time. These help me these have kept me busy for years now, and especially this year, which has not been that good of a year for me personally. These videos have kept me sane, and I will keep doing them, even if it is just my talking head videos every now and then. I won't stop doing this because I enjoy it too much, and I guess it's just, as I say, it's just a bit of a downer lately, and I just wanted to at least keep you up to date with that. Now I am going to try and keep up with regular content. Don't worry about it. It's just a lot of shit's been happening, unfortunately, and it's difficult to deal with. Some stuff I'm not going to bore you with because it's just the same old shit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's worth talking about, but I don't think there pretty much is. As I say, I will try and get a Descent video. It's in the works, but I want to do it justice. I don't want to do a crappy job on it, because I actually want to do a good job on it instead of just this usual shit. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens as things go along, unfortunately. Now, I don't know what else. I have a couple ideas for videos, in all honesty, that I want to do. I just need to plan them out a little bit more. I think that's my major problem I have with my content, is that I don't plan out. Normally I just sit down and talk. I actually want to maybe plan them out a bit better. So we'll wait and see what happens. Another thing I need to bring up, of course, is I did have someone recently on my Descent review complain about a particular subject, and that is that I didn't show any gameplay footage in my reviews. If you haven't followed me for any length of time, I only use gameplay for specific reviews. That's just my style. Just my style, that's all it is. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's worth talking about. I don't think there is. I do appreciate your patience, and I do hope you can understand that, as it is, I'm doing the best I can right now, and with the best I can, unfortunately, isn't the best that I would like, unfortunately. We'll see what happens down the line. It's just, unfortunately, I've been dealing with a bit of shit in life. We'll see what happens as we come along. I do appreciate your support. I will maybe try and get maybe a couple of videos. PAX is coming up relatively quickly. I think it's this week, actually. So hopefully there'll be some news for me to talk about then and give my thoughts on. Maybe if there's a trailer or two, I may do it. Maybe even do a reaction video, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I really do like those. Maybe I'll even do an analysis video if there's something done there. There is a game that actually has piqued my interest lately that I might consider doing a Let's Play of. And it is a game called Until Dawn. I'm just not too sure yet. Unfortunately, the circumstances is I don't have the money for it right now. It's a full price retail game, I think, and I just don't have the cash for it. So At the worst case scenario, I will pick that game up at a later date and give my thoughts on it, because it is a game that kind of piqued my interest, in all honesty. But other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. I don't want to bore you too much, in all honesty, with my shit that I'm dealing with. I do appreciate the support, and hopefully things will get better as we go along, and hopefully I will eventually get to do the Descent video, which I have actually quite a lot to say about it. Regarding the dwarves, Lyrium, the song, including the specific thing that I won't spoil for anyone who hasn't played the Descent. Other than that, I thank you for your patience, I thank you for watching, and I do appreciate the support that you do send me, and I will keep making these videos because they're pretty much the only thing that's keeping me staying right now, and I thank you for that, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see what happens at PAX. Hopefully some stuff comes out. Other than that, thank you for watching, I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.